Happy Thumbs Gaming. Booyakashaw.
Hey everybody, it's Brian with HappyThumbsGaming. Today we're checking out walkthrough part 3 for level 4 Billstown in The Last of Us, where we find 12 artifacts, 1 training manual, 3 Firefly Pendants, 2 Shiv doors, 1 safe, and 2 optional conversations. All to the yeah. Alright, here we are right where we left off. And this is the last segment of this level, the high school escape, as you can see up in the top left there. And there's actually quite a ways before we get to any of the artifacts. So if you are here specifically for the artifacts and collectibles along the way, feel free to use the timeline collectible links down below. And just go ahead and click those. And essentially, you can skip through all of this ridiculousness if you're playing the game yourself. I assume you're not just like watching these to watch them, unless you're, I don't know, really bored, 22 years old, live in Georgia perhaps, then that might fit the mold. Otherwise, you know, you might not anymore. I guess 23 would also apply. Alright, so a couple craftable items up on the staircase after taking out the couple runners that come charging at you immediately in the high school. And we'll just kind of make our way around and grab everything we see, as always. Double checking all the doors, make sure there's no nothings, and there wasn't, so we'll go ahead and bail out of here. We kind of got backwards for a second. And we'll sneak into this classroom, and of course on the other side we'll see some baddies. That's not one we really want to deal with. We got some shotgun bullets, so we're going to try to take advantage of the spread on them. Luckily for me, homie's shooting behind me, because otherwise I would have got grabbed by that runner. Alright, cool little skeleton on the desk there. Couple items. Looks like some health and a bottle, if you are in need of a bottle. And off to the back side, it'll be another door that leads out to the hallway we entered in. So there's actually 2 ways in there. So far, I haven't figured out if one way is better than the other, but I don't think it matters. And then we'll continue through, just kind of making our way along the high school paths here, taking out any of the baddies along the way. Bow. Face be gone. What's up, Lee Weezy? Lee's one of my good buddies that I actually have not had the pleasure of hanging out with lately. I don't imagine Lee is watching this, and if he is, it's probably long after the release of this game and video, because Lee's one of those guys that likes to play at his own pace. He'll probably be playing this in late 2014 or 2015. I ain't hating, just calling him like I see him there, buddy. Alright, now this gets a little Squirrel McDougan here. We gonna get rushed by a few dudes, including a new guy, an infected bloater. This guy clearly is not friendly. He's throwing what appears to be like giant mucus bombs at you. And they have spores that radiate from them after they explode. So not only is the initial explosion hurtful, but it also will slow you down and take your health because it's got that virus. No Theraflu available for this remedy here, people. And cha-cha-cha-cha, Jackie Chan him into the wall there. And make your way. I was just staying as mobile as possible, trying to avoid not only the runners that were coming in packs, but also the mucus bombs that dude was hurling at me. And as you can tell, I'm kind of utilizing his firepower as much as possible, as I was with the runners a minute ago. But in the end, you'll find that it proves to just knock him out with like a Molotov or some sort of a, you know, a nail bomb would probably really help. But I know the Molotov will pretty much melt him. But I wasn't really thinking, and I was, like I said, I was trying to kind of, you know, utilize Bill's unlimited ammo rather than going through mine. I pull out a couple arrows, and, you know, I still don't understand the theory behind the arrows, because some you can retrieve and some you cannot. I guess they're going with the fact that some might be broken upon impact or whatever. I guess that makes sense. Not exactly sure on that. But we will go ahead and continue to waste all of our ammo that we have instead of the 1 Molotov we could have used. And it does reward us with a few pieces of ammo. I think we got some shotgun shells and maybe something else. And you're going to want to run around and check the room before advancing. We're going to go ahead and try to craft some supplies, but we are short on materials, so we won't get far with that. In the back room, there is some crafting supplies, so grab those before advancing and climbing up the side. This is about to get sketch here, and if memory serves me correct, there is a bloody death that results in a bad edit coming up. So we'll get to that here shortly. As soon as you lift them both up above, you get charged immediately by 2 guys, and then I believe the next series is 3. So take them out, and I think there's 2 more that come right now. I don't think that's it. Might just be 3 altogether. Regardless, once you get those 3 down, run and get over there and get pulled up and make your move up and out of that gym. And drop down. And here we go. Here comes the edit right there. You can see all of a sudden I'm like almost dying, which is weird because I died and then I spawned and I was almost dying. So off with his head and make your way down the creek to the right. Now there's a ladder back there that I should have ran and charged up, but if I would have grabbed the ladder right then, I would have gotten attacked by that guy and he would have hurt me. So I went and attacked him. Use your own discretion to figure out whether you should hop on the ladder or kill the dude. Once inside, we'll see a nice little cutscene. We didn't make this one slow because Doug cried in the last one. And shout out to Doug. Really, I know I've been kind of ragging on him in this video series here and there, at least making references to him if positive or negative. And Doug wrote a trophy walkthrough as well as a collectible walkthrough. God, if I can talk. Having trouble talking right now. And yeah, so check it out. It's at our website. You can be fine. There's links on our Facebook, and there should be a button up top as well. So check that out. If you're one of those people that likes the text-based walkthroughs, God, see, I can't talk. Challenging when all you have to do is talk, and you can't talk. Gotta love it. All right, so after a pretty lengthy cutscene here, we're going to get to a part where we'll find Ellie in the truck, and we have this genius idea that she can pop the clutch and jumpstart it for us, or pop start it, if you will. And so, but before getting behind the truck on that icon right there, you're going to want to make sure that you not only have the optional conversations, but we also got to go pick up the artifact from Frank. So before doing that, we're going to head up these stairs.
I'll give you a holler.
Right? Somewhere. Picking up all the loot in the room here. And, oh, no, I guess not. No, up these stairs. Over in the room. We can find a note from Frank to Bill. So obviously, Bill is who we're with, so we should be smart enough to actually hand that over to him, although it appears to be a suicide note. So it gives you the choice to give it to him, which is weird because you should give it to him. But there are 2 optional conversations here, as you can see now. We've got icons over Bill and Ellie. Down in the corner, we've got the number 9 being give Bill Frank's note. So we give him that, and right now I just want to go ahead and point this out. We don't do this till later, and just in case you get anxious, after having this other conversation with Ellie, if you notice, he crumples that note up and throws it on the ground. So even maybe before talking to Ellie, we advise you to pick up the note again. It actually counts as an artifact again. So we'll get to that here in just a second before we actually mash out. And then once we grab that, and of course you've done both the conversations, then you're good to go. That's all the collectibles until the end of the level. It automatically gives you, when you complete it, the gas siphon in the end. And we'll get to that again once we get there. But essentially, as far as user-controlled findable items, after you pick up this item and you've given it to Frank, or sorry, you've given the note from Frank to Bill, and then you've picked up the note again and had both conversations, make your way out. I know my over-talking is probably making it more complicating than anything. All right, so we'll go ahead, and now we're going to push the truck out. This series is kind of a pain. It's one of those moments where the faster you get the truck down the hill, the better off you are. But the problem is you immediately get attacked once you start pushing here. So you basically got to fight these guys off and quickly push the truck down the hill. Now, there is a bottle and there is some ammo and a couple of items available. There's a melee item on a car over on the side, you know, and there might even be some other items floating around that we didn't find. But honestly, I don't think it's really worth, you know, some of the crafting items or whatever that you do get. Just get the hell out of here if you can, obviously. So you can see we're just getting rolled up, and the longer you wait, the more come, and it really just seems to be an uphill battle. The irony of this whole thing is that you're trying to push the truck downhill. So I don't know if that was like a ha-ha on Naughty Dog's behalf, or if it was just coincidence or what, but it's definitely an uphill battle pushing this truck downhill. So once you get a little clearing here, feel free to push the truck up further. We do a little bit more exploring and learn the hard way that we shouldn't have, and then we this is where another one of my crucial ugly edits pops in. But hey, I'm not trying to cover up nothing. I'm being honest. I'm going to go ahead and make a kit real quick, and if I'm smart, I'm going to use it. But I got to get back and help this turd. Yeah. All right. Yep. That's right. Meet the tailgate. All right. So again, this would have been perfect time for me to, you know, be pushing instead of, you know, running around. And I think that once you get through the wave 1 or 2, there might be a little section of calmness, if you will, I guess. And then that big tree off to the left kind of engages that next group or posse, if you want to call them. And as soon as you can, push and push and push and get in the back of this thing and roll out. And this is what brings us to the next one. As you can see down in the corner, Artifact 29, Bill gives us the siphon hose in cutscene. So as long as you make it down here and get to this cutscene, which you just hop in the back of the truck and roll out because it started. That's right. This bitch can drive. Get you some. All right. So, yeah, you'll go ahead and right after that little section right there, you'll come to an end, and he'll go ahead and hand that over, and you'll have it. Trust me, as soon as you start the next mission, press start and go through your inventory, and you will see the siphon hose. That'll go ahead and wrap up The Last of Us Level 4 Bill's Town Walkthrough Part 3. Tell us what you think on Facebook, Twitter, comment, vote, subscribe down below, or head on over to our actual website at HappyThumbsGaming.com. All of our games can be found there. We got the new walkthrough series started with this game, The Last of Us, and hopefully you guys will enjoy those, and you can give us some feedback on what you'd like to see added to them, removed to them, or how you'd like to see them done, because we're doing this for you guys, and we want it to be as easy as peasy possible. So, word up. That's all for now. Until next time. So